Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Average Movie Review Podcast. Hope you guys are doing well. I just finished Upload the other day. For those of you who don't know what Upload is, it is a series that is on Amazon Prime. It is a Prime exclusive series. And the basic premise of the story is that we're living in the future. And when you die, you have the choice of being uploaded into a digital world where you can live out for the rest of your well, I guess rest of eternity, really. It's basically like a digital heaven, pretty much, and the rich get to kind of choose where they want to be, and and if you have money, the more money you have, the more luxurious your stay is. The less money you have, the less luxurious your stay is. Um, it's a way for you to preserve yourself until humanity can kind of figure out a way to make bodies again, so then they can transfer your consciousness back into a body. It's That's basically it, pretty much. It's made and produced by Greg Daniels, who is also part of the team that gave us The Office and the brand new Office on Peacock, I believe, as well. So there's a lot of references to that. Overall, I would say I liked the show. I thought season 1 and 2 were really, really good. Um, I I don't know how I felt about season 3 and 4. Like 4 was only literally like 4 episodes. I feel like they were just trying to close the story as fast as possible, which kind of sucks. I feel like there could have been so much more stories to be told and so much more of, um, I guess, like progression in the story, but they just I don't know what happened. Like they just didn't want to do it, or like they didn't have the money, the budget wasn't there. I have no idea what happened. The stars in the show are, to me, they were pretty unknown, but to others, they may be very known. We have Allegra Edwards, who plays Ingrid Kennerman, Andy Allo, who plays Nora Antony, Robbie Amell, who I know, Nathan Brown, Kevin Bigley, Luke, Zenab Johnson as Alicia, Owen Daniels, who is Greg Daniels' son, plays the AI guy, which is super hilarious. And that's pretty much the main cast. I don't think there's anyone else that's really important, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I genuinely loved season 1 and 2. I thought it was really, 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 really good. But I did not. I feel like season 3 really kind of fell off. It didn't know where it was headed in terms of the direction, and then season 4 kind of was just like tying up everything. Um, which was again totally fine, but could have been better in my opinion. I don't, I don't know how people see it. I just feel like the show had a lot of potential and it could have gone on for a lot of more seasons, but it just, unfortunately, Amazon probably just didn't give it the recognition it deserved. Would I recommend this show? 100%. I'm not spoiling anything in the show. I just gave you the basic, pretty much, story. And then again, just to reiterate, we follow Robbie Amell's character and in his interactions with the world and everything, and like how he got there and all of that. It's kind of like a murder mystery in the first season, and then it kind of shifts into like a rebellion in the second season, and then it turns into like a kind of race against time in the third season, and then the fourth season it's just like all of that combined into one, and it just doesn't work. Again, 4 episodes, 30 minutes each. You can only tell so much story, right? So you kind of have to push things forward and forward and forward and forward. So again, not my favorite in terms of the last 2 seasons, but 1 and 2 were just absolutely wholesome and just beautiful to watch as well. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that. It's definitely a good watch. Again, 30-minute episodes. Watch it while you're eating something. You're going to enjoy it for sure. If you've seen it, let me know what you guys think. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch and let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it as well. And yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful day, guys.